distance is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a statement in this one. Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Wolverines will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. So Wyoming's offense will take the field first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage. They can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. On first down from their own 22. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance. Maybe.
And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Finds his tight end. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt.
It's a running room. He's in it. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Now this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his.
And the quarterback is the Cowboys will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's going to run it. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And that's why these quarterbacks are just so hard to defend. It's a pass play. He drops back. First down. Got to play the whole field up. Scrambles around. Runs for a first down. New set of downs. New set of problems.
He's taking the shot. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll run the sneak for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The run to the right. Breaks into the open. The 40. The 30. Inside the touchdown, Wolverine. Once he got some room, it was over. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Looking for space. It's Gilliam. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle. It's Crosby. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
He was searching for that first down marker, but he'll come up short. They stop him at the 22. It'll be 4th down. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So here comes the Michigan offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Pocket breaking down. Finds space on the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass.
Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the catch.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of lat.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Running back searching for a hole. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Still looking on the move. It's complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Caught in the backfield. It's Archer. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
It's a nice job by the tight end there, just whipping his head around. They didn't need that many yards, so that's an easy completion. You get the first down.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this.
Oh, he's got some space. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option, down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and force him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job of the defense playing fast and playing smart.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, touchdown Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. He's only played 3 games, this guy up to this point of the season.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got his man, makes the grab. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Off the play fake. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Now they'll try the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Didn't find much running room there. Picked up a few before he's forced out of bounds. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Handoff from the gun. Finds a crease at the 20. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly complete. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires left. He's got an open man. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Gilliam. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the 2nd quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. And runs through another one. They'll immediately call timeout.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go right back to the run. Crosses the 30. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt. return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff. Buy time, scramble outside the pocket.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Well, we know this offense can score points in a variety of ways. You saw it in the first half, and here we go in the second half. They're explosive. They've got playmakers all over the field, and they waste no time putting up another touchdown.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Crosby. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. There he goes. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Works the middle. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Lost the throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. There's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Hey, guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Power football with the run. Nice move there. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. So now it's second and long. The play action fake. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Finds his man. It's Cherry. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there.
Turning it on. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. The Wolverines will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Michigan! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Texas A&M. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. They'll go to the ground. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Trying play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on third and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a fourth down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wolverines. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
He'll keep it himself. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Crosby. And he's down after making the grab. Good pickup there to help them dig out of the hole, but still some work to do to get a first down. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll throw on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's good. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Cowboys are on the move. It'll be a draw. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll go up top on second and short. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to...
He's got it for a big play. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. Started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route and hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got it for 3. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Right back to the well. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Nice move to keep running. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late. Up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Kick is in the air. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this. And this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Plenty of distance between them and the they'll go back to the air. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Man, that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. They're still firing away even with this lead. Gonna take a shot. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit him right between the eyes.